The writing test. The writing test consists of 2 tasks designed to measure how well test takers can communicate effectively in writing in everyday situations and how well they can complete a specified task. The test allows a maximum of 27 minutes for task 1, and 26 minutes for task 2. For example, if you purchased a computer and realized later that it was not working properly, would you be able to clearly describe the problem in an email and persuade the company to resolve it to your satisfaction? Or if your boss gave you a choice of 2 new work schedule arrangements, could you effectively explain your choice in writing? These kinds of tasks draw on writing skills that are needed in everyday life. There are no unscored tasks in the writing test. Once test takers leave task 1, they cannot return to it. Nor can they carry any leftover task 1 time to task 2. Spell check. The writing test includes a spell check feature because many people use this function for their everyday writing needs. It has become a common writing tool for those who use computers for personal and workplace communication. The ability to choose the right word, or the right spelling, from a list of possible choices is becoming an important writing skill for those who write on computers regularly. For example, it is not always easy to choose between there or effect. Spell check does not guarantee writing that is 100% free of spelling errors. Task 1, writing an email. Task 1 instructs test takers to write an email regarding a day-to-day matter. For example, they may be asked to write to a company to make a complaint or to say how happy they are with their company's service. Test takers are advised that it is very important to consider the task carefully and plan their response well. They are provided with notepaper and a pen to get ready to write their response. These guidelines are especially helpful for test takers. Use the right tone. Consider the situation and choose the right words and phrases to create an appropriate tone. Be aware of how formal or informal your tone should be. Stay on topic. Refer to the tasks listed in the prompt and stay focused on them. Keep your emotions under control. You may be asked to write a complaint about a bad product or unsatisfactory service. You can express disappointment and dissatisfaction, but it is not appropriate to express extreme anger and/or to threaten the reader. Phrase things appropriately. Word choice and sentence structure greatly affect the impact of your writing. Choosing your words carefully will result in a much more effective email message. Include enough information to inform the reader. The goal of this email is always to get someone to do something, so you need to provide enough information to support your request. Task 2, responding to survey questions. This task requires test takers to decide between 2 workplace or personal options and explain their choice in writing. The prompt is made up of 2 parts. First, they are provided with some details about an imaginary situation on the left side of the screen. The second part of the prompt presents the 2 choices in the survey on the right side. Test takers are advised to thoughtfully evaluate the pros and cons of the 2 offered choices and write persuasively about why their choice works best for them. For each reason that they provide, they should give at least one example that supports their thinking. This task assesses their ability to think and write critically, logically, and convincingly. To do this effectively, they may need to use their imagination to see themselves in the situation described in the first part of the prompt. It does not matter which choice they write about, what matters is that they convince the reader that this is the best choice for them. Test takers would be wise to follow these steps before they actually start writing their response. Read and imagine that you actually work at the company described in the first part. Carefully review all the information provided in the prompt to help you prepare an appropriate response. Again, stress how important it is for students to read everything on the screen before they start their response. Brainstorm and choose. There is no right choice and there is no wrong choice. Quickly evaluate the pros and cons for each choice. If you do not have a preference, choose the one that you feel you can write about most effectively and persuasively. Organize and plan. Plan what you want to write. Which reasons will you include in your response? Why does the other choice not work for you? List your reasons and decide how you want to organize them.